communities. All these efforts culminate in knowledge creation. These outputs feed directly into knowledge creation, where new insights, innovations, and solutions emerge and inform teaching, policy, and practice. Through innovation pedagogy, instructional materials development, technology integration, and reflective practice, the Bsed department generates knowledge that transforms teaching, learning, and communities and improves learner outcomes. In closing, the SPARK framework is our engine for quality, research, and societal impact. Together, we ignite synergy, empower people, uphold quality standards, advance research, and create knowledge. With the continued support of our stakeholders, the Bsed department remains committed to producing competent, ethical, and socially responsive secondary school teachers. Maraming salamat po, and we look forward to strengthening this partnership with all of you.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Salas. To present the curriculum and instruction, may we call on stage Dr. Maria Teresa P. Pelonas.
As we move forward this academic year, let us remain anchored on our shared vision of excellence, integrity, and service. Every plan we implement and every direction we pursue is an opportunity to shape lives, strengthen minds, and inspire purpose. Together, through commitment, collaboration, and compassion, we will not only uphold the standards, but elevate them. Let us teach with passion, lead with courage, and serve with the heart. For the curriculum and instruction, the College of Education, particularly the Bachelor of Secondary Education, anchored on the themes SPARK, wish to push for this strategic direction. Number one is to standardize all core syllabi in compliance with the OBE, or Outcomes-Based Education Principles, and the Commission of Higher Education requirement, particularly for the Center of Excellence. First, we go for conduct of curriculum mapping, benchmark curriculum with the Bsed PSGs and global standards, integrate emerging pedagogical innovations, exploring blended learning and digital tools, consultation between industry, alumni, and stakeholders, revisit program educational objectives, and alignment of the PEOs, POs, and curriculum objectives. For the second strategic direction, we ensure constructive alignment among intended learning outcomes, the teaching learning activities, and assessment tasks. Through this, we pursue to work on conduct of subjective and objective course evaluation rating survey. We also do mapping of course outcomes and program outcomes, review the teaching learning assessments for alignment of curriculum outcomes, align assessment tools on cognitive, affective, and psychomotor outcomes, implement OBE assessment rubrics, monitoring of alignment, review and enhance practice teaching framework aligned with the OBE, align practice teaching outcomes with the PPST and BLEP competencies, and provide career guidance and employment linkages support. For the third direction, to significantly improve our institutional BLEP program or our licensure examination passing rate and produce more top-notchers through systematic academic faculty, learner support interventions administered by Professional Regulation Commission. So for this academic year, we wish to conduct BLEP performance trend analysis, alignment of the curriculum syllabi, and assessment with the BLEP competencies, strengthen our in-house and partner review programs, implement faculty upskilling and item writing workshops, and to institutionalize mentoring, coaching, and mock board exams. And lastly, to provide academic and psychosocial support for at-risk examinees. For the fourth strategic direction, we wish to develop market-responsive certificate and diploma programs, particularly those who are taking units in teacher education program. So teacher education compliant with the Bsed policy supporting upskilling and reskilling of educators. And for this year, we wish to conduct market need analysis, design certificate and diploma curricula aligned with the Bsed PSTs. So for those who will be taking units in education, secure institutional and Bsed approvals, develop learning materials and flexible delivery modes, pilot implementation and monitoring and institutionalization of quality assurance and sustainable measures. And lastly, we wish to implement short-term stackable and ladderized program that promotes lifelong learning, access, and institutional financial sustainability. For this strategic direction, we design ladderized pathways for certificate, diploma, and pursue for the degree. And we also have the TESDA program. Develop micro-credentials and short-term specialization courses, align programs with the OBE and flexible learning modalities, establish credit equivalency and recognition of prior learning, and lastly, we wish to have market programs for teachers, ALS learners, and industry partners. So these are all the 5 strategic directions for curriculum and instruction.
Thank you so much for that, Dr. Pilones. At this point, to present the research and community extension, may I call on stage Dr. Brandon and Nobenza. A big round of applause, please.
Good afternoon, everyone, to the dignitaries, to the faculty and staff, to the students, and to the proud parents. A pleasant afternoon. In this part, I'll be presenting to you the research component of the SPARK framework of the Bachelor in Secondary Education Department. Next slide. Okay, so research is deemed as the most significant component in your research profiles or professional profiles in university ranking. That is why in the university, or Mindanao State University, we promote research productivity. We encourage faculty, students, and staff to endeavor in research publication and presentation. This time, allow me to present to you the research profiles of the faculty member of the secondary education. In the second column, you will see the number of publications of each faculty member. On the third column, you will see the number of research presentations of each faculty member. Next is the citation count. Citation count refers to the number of research publications of other researchers which use your study as basis or as reference or as literature review. Next is H-index and item index pertains to the extent to which your work make an impact in the research publication. So as you can see, the higher the number, the higher impact in terms of research productivity. On the next slide, you would see other faculty members who also endeavor in research publications. Next. And we also have 2 faculty members who are members of the National Research Council of the Philippines. NRCP is the most prestigious organization funded by the government. Organization of researchers, scientists, inventors, and engineers all throughout the country. The members are Dr. Pilones and I myself, and other faculty members have their ongoing application with NRCP. The screening and the qualification is so complicated and difficult and even demanding. The most difficult requirement is you should have publication and you should have proven research productivity or impact. At least an H-index of 4 to be regular. Next. So our goal is to accelerate the research productivity of the department because this is the most important metric in the ranking of the university and even in faculty promotion. So since you are education students, we encourage you to endeavor on research presentation and publication because upon your graduation, this could be used as one of your qualifications or credentials when you look for a job. So the goal is to transform students and faculty into active, published, and cited researcher. Publication is not the end of a research endeavor or project. The question is, does your work made an impact? Does other researcher read your work after publication? So our strategy is to assist you to transform your manuscript into a publishable form. So for the fourth-year students, you just approach us in the secondary education department, and we will be helping you in editing your paper to qualify for publication. Strategy 2, journal matching and submission guidance. We will be providing you the list of journals, legitimate, peer-reviewed, and Scopus Index journals where you can submit your outputs or manuscripts. Strategy 3, research clinics and writing labs. We are conducting small groups, tutorials, and peer supports in editing your paper and in mentoring you with regards to research. Conference and presentation pipelines. We will be helping you and guiding you in preparing the documents needed for submission for research presentation. So that includes your abstract and other necessary documents. We will be assisting you which organization or presentation to submit your outputs. Number 5, citation and research visibility program. This pertains to how to boost your impact, citations, or research productivity by depositing all your research outputs in open access databases, and so other researchers could easily find your work. Strategy 6, student-faculty research teams. We promote collaboration of students and faculty. Currently, we already have research groups at the Bsed department wherein we are engaged in several research projects or programs. So we also have the research agenda of the College of Education. Next slide. All right. So that ends my part, and we would like to invite all the fourth-year students to endeavor on research publication and presentation wherein it could boost your productivity later on and improve your research profile and could better land you and could help you land to a better job and more opportunities. That's all in my part. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Obenza. Now, to give us another presentation for the Research and Community Extension, let us welcome Sir Rumer P. Lanyohan. A round of applause, please.
Mayong hapon and kalinaw everyone. When I say MSU Jensen, can you reply, fostering excellence? MSU Jensen? Very good. Kala ko na nakatulog na yung iba. Anyway, the Secondary Education Department of the College of Education aspires to excellence, not only in the fields of research and instruction, but also in this equally vital area of extension. Grounded in the principles of volunteerism, service, and community empowerment, and aligned with the Sustainable Development Goals, particularly SDG 3, Good Health and Well-being, SDG 4, Quality Education, and SDG 17, Partnership for the Goals, we are proud to report that our department is top-ranked for implementing the highest number of community extension programs, with 5 in total. This achievement contributes to the College of Education status as number 1 in the university for implementing the most extension programs in the community surrounding MSU General Santos. Can we have a big round of applause for that again? Indeed, this milestone speaks to the commitment and dedication of the various stakeholders in the implementation of these programs, particularly our faculty and students and our partner communities. And so we often ask, where does real education happen? Today, we present a powerful answer. It happens beyond the classroom. Join us as we explore how the Bsed department turns theory into impact, transforming community partnership into our most dynamic learning environment. To our stakeholders, these are the secondary education department community extension programs. First up, we have the Brigada Pagbasa. For the third consecutive year, the Bachelor of Secondary Education department successfully implemented its Brigada Pagbasa initiative, reaffirming its unwavering commitment to promoting literacy and nurturing a love for reading among students. Under the leadership of focal persons Professor Ellen Jane Camus and Professor Eliza May Palapar, the Brigada Pagbasa serves as a flagship extension program of the Bsed English and Bsed Filipino programs. We're part of the Brigada Pagbasa here, by the way. Ayan, marami-rami din, no? So established in partnership with the Department of Education through Fatima National High School, the program focuses on promoting reading literacy and fostering community engagement through an annual reading initiative. Since its inception in 2022, it has successfully engaged approximately 500 student volunteers and benefited nearly 2,000 learners. Next, we have the Kabataan Learning Time, or the KBL. The KBL is a multifaceted tutoring and mentoring program that covers English, Filipino, mathematics, and science. This initiative is segmented into three sub-programs, namely Cytorials, Numerals, and Lit Up, each addressing specific learning needs in science, mathematics, and reading literacy. Under the leadership of focal persons Professor Almera Sales, Professor Paul Alvis, Professor Smaida Andang-Alayden, Professor Ellen Jane Camus, and Professor Liza May Palapar, together with the Bsed English, Filipino, Science, and Mathematics volunteers, the program extends its support to grade 10 students of Fatima National High School and the ALS students of the DepEd ALS North Fatima District, focusing on learners who struggle with core subjects and those at non-reader and frustration levels. The continued collaboration with these stakeholders strengthens the program's impact to the community. The program has engaged approximately 100 student volunteers and benefited nearly 200 learners since its inception in 2024. These are the highlights of the program, including the MOA signing and the actual implementation of the program to the community. Next, we have the Maturo. This flagship extension program of the Bachelor of Secondary Education major in Mathematics is a partnership with the Department of Education through Kalumpang High School. Under the leadership of the focal persons, yours truly, Professor Smaida Andang-Alayden and Dr. Maria Teresa Pilones, together with the Bsed Mathematics student volunteers, the program is dedicated to enhancing numeracy skills and improving student motivation and engagement in mathematics to targeted learners. The program has mobilized an estimated 200 student volunteers and benefited almost 500 learners since its inception in 2023. And last but not the least, the Small Kids Big Impact, Health and Hygiene for the Indigenous Peoples teams. The Bsed Science Program's flagship extension, the Small Kids Big Impact, is a comprehensive project aimed at promoting health, hygiene, and reproductive health awareness, with a particular focus on Indigenous peoples, learners at Datu Balunto High School. The project has engaged approximately 200 student volunteers and benefited nearly 500 learners since its inception in 2023. Led by the following focal persons, Professor Almera Sales, Professor Alvis, Professor Alsa, alongside with all Bsed Science students, the program continues to make a tangible difference by delivering essential health resources and education, fostering a culture of wellness and informed choice within the school community. So ladies and gentlemen, these are the five flagship community extension programs of the Bsed department. So where do we go from here? Guided by our established programs, the path forward is clear. The Bsed department will deepen this work with renewed commitment to empower communities and create a lasting impact on every learner we serve. We will actively seek stronger, more intentional, and aggressive partnership because we know that sustainable change is built together. This is the heart of our belief. The true classroom has no walls. Our greatest lessons are taught in partnership, and our most important assignments are building a stronger community together. This is our ongoing mission to move beyond the classroom, to keep serving, teaching, and empowering communities, and add to these principles of SPARK framework, where P is for people and partnership empowerment. So this is our commitment today and for the days to come. Hiraya Manawari and Daghang Salamat.
Thank you so much for that, Sir Lanyohan. At this point, to present our student support services, may I call on stage Ma'am Eloisa May El Palapar. A big round of applause, please.
Good day to each and every one of us, and most especially to our esteemed stakeholders. Now, this presentation highlights the student services support initiatives of our department through the significant programs and activities of our recognized student organizations. These organizations serve as the partners in fostering student development, leadership, and academic excellence. I will be presenting the selected meaningful activities of the Secondary Education Student Council, or the Bsed, the Logophile Society for the English majors, WBS for the Science major, Lemma S Squared for the Math majors, and SAFE for the Filipino majors, each reflecting our department's commitment to holistic and discipline-based student support. Let's have first the Secondary Education Students Council. The Bsed implemented initiatives designed to empower Bsed students both academically and welfare. To ensure professional readiness, the Majorship 2025 program collaborated with professional review centers to provide upper year students with early access to mentorship and board exam materials. On campus welfare, we have bolstered the Project H2O 1.1 for clean water and sustainability project, which offered budget-friendly printing to reduce academic costs. During high-pressure events, the club provided vital energy boost through Project Salin Sigla for athletes and Project Kapihan sa Bsed for students during midterm and final exams. Finally, the organization demonstrates its commitment to social responsibility and student equity through Project Kasangga 1.0, which provided financial aid to those in need, and Kabataan Learning Time 2.0, which allowed students to gain hands-on teaching experience by delivering literacy and science tutorials to the local community. Next is the Logophile Society. The Logophile Society took a significant step toward improving resources for its constituents by offering printing services and tools. This initiative aimed to provide affordable and accessible printing for Bsed English students, supporting their academic and organizational needs, and reflecting the organization's commitment to fostering a productive environment. The Logo Tools, a collection of equipment and tools, was utilized by Logophile Society students for block projects, presentations, demo teaching, and creating props for University Intramurals 2025. This project provided convenient access to essential tools, making their presentation successful and efficient executed. Next is we have the Walking Biologist Society. The WBS offers key services to support its constituents' academic needs, including scientific calculator rental, audio share initiatives, printing services, and school supplies assistance. These services addresses common student challenges such as limited access to expensive tools, learning materials, and affordable printing. The organization also engages in brief brainstorming efforts to improve and sustain these services, ensuring continued support for students' need. Next is we have the Lemma S Squared. Lemma S Squared Statistical Services is an initiative where trained Bsed mathematics students assist other departments with their data and statistical needs. They help in handling surveys, analyzing data, and interpreting basic results. And the outputs are verified by the professors whose expertise in statistics ensures accuracy and reliability. Next is we have SAFE, or the Samahan ng Edukasyon sa Filipino, and committed to supporting students in their academic and extracurricular endeavors by providing meaningful assistance and opportunities for growth. It aims to help students overcome challenges by offering resources, guidance, and encouragement that contribute to their overall development. Through its initiative, the organization promotes empowerment, resilience, and excellence, enabling students to pursue their goals with confidence. One way of showing it is the Project Makatabang, which aims to provide assistance to its constituents. By fostering a culture of support and service, the organization seeks to create a positive and inclusive environment where students can thrive and succeed. In closing, these student-led initiatives demonstrate how our department continuously support learners beyond the classroom, nurturing leadership, academic growth, collaboration, and service. Through the active involvement of our student organizations, we ensure that student services remain responsive, inclusive, and aligned with our institutional goals. Thank you to our stakeholders for your continued support, guidance, and partnership in strengthening these programs for the benefit of our students. Good afternoon.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Palapar. To give us another presentation, may we call on Ma'am Ellen Jane A. Camus for the Student Support Services. A round of applause, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. The Bachelor of Secondary Education Licensure Examination, Advancement and Development, or Bsed LEAD, is a comprehensive review and enrichment program under the Bsed department, designed to prepare third-year and fourth-year Bsed students for the licensure examination for teachers, with a focus on major subjects, namely English, mathematics, science, and Filipino. The program provides targeted academic reinforcement aligned with licensure standards to strengthen students' content mastery in their chosen specialization. The program is conducted in partnership with Falkulan Twins Review Center, or FTRC, Carl Barita Review Center, or CBRC, reputable review institutions recognized for their quality instruction and successful LET results. In addition, Bsed alumni who are LET top-notchers serve as mentors and resource speakers, offering academic guidance, review strategies, and motivational support based on their licensure experiences. Bsed LEAD is implemented through 4 structured review sessions per semester, a total of 8 sessions per academic year. Each session focuses on lecture-based discussion, content mastery, and analysis of LET-type questions specific to the students' majorship areas. The program includes diagnostic assessment and mock examinations to help students identify strengths and areas for improvement in their major subjects. Emphasis is placed on developing essential skills such as critical thinking, time management, test-taking strategies, and stress management, which are crucial for success in the licensure examination. Through sustained collaboration with partner review centers and alumni top-notchers, Bsed LEAD aims to enhance majorship competency, improve LET performance, and produce highly qualified and confident future secondary educators. Now, let us proceed to the goals of the Bsed LEAD program. First is to provide a structure and continuous LET preparation program for third-year and fourth-year Bsed students. Second, to strengthen students' mastery of licensure-aligned competencies across all major and professional subject areas. Next, to expose students early to let-type questions, examination formats, and test-taking strategies, to enhance students' confidence, discipline, and readiness for the actual licensure examination, to collaborate with competent and reputable review centers such as FTRC and CBRC in delivering high-quality and effective review sessions, to engage let top-notchers and alumni as mentors, resource person, and motivational speakers, and lastly, to improve the overall let performance of the Bsed department, including passing rates and top-notcher production. Thank you and good afternoon once again.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Camus, for that Student Support Services presentation.
At this point, we have arrived in our open forum session in our program. We would like to invite our respected stakeholders, administrators, faculty, parents, and guests to share their questions, comments, or recommendations regarding to the presentations that we have just heard.
Okay, while we are waiting for questions or comments, may we gently remind everyone that survey forms have been distributed. Your feedback on today's event and discussions will greatly help us assess participant satisfaction and improve our future activities.
And you may also share insights related to the curriculum improvement, student support, community engagement, or any other aspect of the Bsed program. At this stage, the stage is open po. So, sa ating questions. Is there any questions po ba?
Regarding the presentation, especially our stakeholders,
Our dear parents and our pre-service teachers could also ask or suggest to our Bsed program. So is there any?
I guess there's no more question. So before we formally proceed, we will take this opportunity to further strengthen our sense of unity and partnership through community signing.
At this point, may we invite our esteemed stakeholders, faculty members, and guests to kindly participate in this meaningful shared activity. So may I request our dear usherettes and ushers to assist our stakeholders for the community signing. All right, so may I request our stakeholders to please come here in the center of our stage to proceed with our community signing.
So the ushers and usherettes will give you a pen for the signing of this program. Ayan, so we will have them in the center stage.
This will serve as a testament to the strengthened connection between our stakeholders, faculty and staff, and of course, us stakeholders that are the recipients for the improvement of the Bsed program. So let us witness this momentous moment together with our honorable stakeholders and faculty and staff to our community signing.
So may we have at least a parent from the Bachelor of Secondary Education major in Math, English, Filipino, and Science to at least sign, to be involved in the sign of this program.
Once again, reminding our dear parents together with their pre-service teachers na at least one representative po, parent per major. One for English, one for Science, one for Math, and one for Filipino. So please come here up in stage and join us in our community signing. Those representatives will serve as your part no, in our community signing.
You may now go
Sige
in
po,
stage
you may now
po.
come up here on stage. Requesting our dear usherettes to please guide them.
May we also call on stage our ELC officers for the signing. May we call on our president, vice president, and our secretary.
Additionally, if those student leaders present here, no, from the Supreme Student Council and the CESO, please come up here and stage din po to join us in our community signing.
Requesting our vice president of the Supreme Student Council, Ms. Hazel Jane Anating, to come in front. Also to sign. We would like also to remind everyone that the survey forms that have been distributed a while ago will be collected right at this moment. Thank you so much for your cooperation for that survey. Okay lang. Okay. Please again. We would like also to remind all the stakeholders, the students, the officers to take the front stage for the photo opportunity.
Additionally, may we request for the representatives from our dear parents to please come up here on stage po. Yung mga nag-sign para sa ating photo opportunity. Alright? As this photo opportunity will serve as the testament for the strength and connection of our stakeholders, faculty members, and our university. Ayan, let's give him a round of applause, please. Sige po, palakpakan po tayo. Alright, at this point, may I request our dear stakeholders to please stay at the center of the stage po kasi we will proceed to our oath-taking. And
Oath taking,
please,
where we put into reality the visions we see through commitment and this journey.
Alright, so please may I request our stakeholders to please stay po tayo sa center stage as we will lead the oath-taking of our dear stakeholders.
At this time, may we respectfully request our Bsed faculty, parents, you may also join for this oath taking, our friends and families, and all the parents and friends inside the hall to follow after us.
All right, so may I request everyone to please rise for our oath taking. Everybody, please stand po and follow after us as we will lead the oath taking. So repeat after me. Let us raise our right hand and follow after me. We, the valued stakeholders and partners in education, in collaboration with the Bachelor of Secondary Education, College of Education of Mindanao State University, General Santos City, do hereby solemnly pledge our commitment to the development and formation of competent, ethical, and dedicated pre-service teachers. We commit to providing guidance, cooperation, and a safe learning environment where they can grow professionally through meaningful teaching experiences. We pledge to work hand in hand with the university in upholding excellence, integrity, respect, and accountability, always placing the welfare of learners at the center of our efforts. As partners in shaping future educators, we dedicate ourselves to strengthening quality education for our schools, communities, and nation. So help us God.
Okay, thank you so much, stakeholders, parents, and students.
All right, so you may now, please
take your seats.
Take your seats.
As we draw this multi-stakeholders forum and consultation meeting to a close, we will now invite Ma'am Esmaida Andang Alaidam, esteemed faculty from the Bsed department, to deliver the closing remarks. A round of applause, please.
Kalinaw fellow educators, supporters of quality education, family, friends, and supporters of our dear Bsed students. Today we gather to mark a significant milestone in the journey of our pre-service teachers. The pinning ceremony is a time-honored tradition that symbolizes the culmination of hard work, dedication, and passion for teaching. To our pre-service teachers, this gathering represents the trust that is being placed in Mindanao State University College of Education. It's a reminder that you pre-service teachers are not students anymore. You are about to become the guiding lights of the next generation. As we send you off today, you're reminded of the countless hours spent studying, preparing, and practicing. Cliche as it may seem, teaching is more than just a profession. It's a calling. It's about making a difference one student at a time. It's about shaping minds, fostering growth, and igniting curiosity. As you embark on this journey, remember that teaching is not just a destination, but the journey itself. But with every step, you'll grow, you'll learn, and evolve as an educator. To our dear stakeholders, we are proud to say that our pre-service teachers are equipped with knowledge, skills, and passion. And they are part of a community that values education and growth. And lastly, the impact, together with your help, will be felt for generations to come. Once again, congratulations to our Bsed pre-service teachers. You are now officially ready to change the world, one classroom at a time. MSU Bsed Department, fostering excellence.
Thank you so much, Mamanda. We are now heading to the official pinning ceremony.
So once again, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the
Fourth
fourth
Bsed
Bsed
Pinning
Pinning Ceremony.
At this juncture, we call on our ELC President, Mr. Joshua Hugar, to deliver the opening remarks. Let us welcome him with a round of applause.
Good afternoon sa ating lahat. So my courtesy to our Chancellor, Attorney Shidikti Abantas, to our Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Michelle D. Lawas, to our Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs and Services, Dr. Norman Ralph Isla, to our University Secretary, Professor Manluis Rorzano, to our College Dean, Dr. Dayan May Ulanday Lozano, Assistant Dean, Dr. Jawar Pantao, to our stakeholders, principals of the 6 schools, assistant principal and academic heads, parents and students, magandang hapon sa ating lahat. As the head program committee, I am really glad to welcome you sa pinakamalaking event ng Bsed Department, the 4th pinning ceremony. Today is more than a celebration. It is a meaningful milestone that honors commitment, growth, and readiness to serve. With our theme, Commissioned for Excellence, Bridging Institutional Vision and Classroom Practice through Collaborative Mentorship, we recognize that becoming a future educator is not only about mastering theories, but about living the vision of our institution through purposeful practice and guided mentorship. This ceremony symbolizes the trust placed upon our pre-service teachers as they transition from learners within the university to future professionals in real classrooms. The pin you will receive today, pre-service teachers, represents responsibility, integrity, and excellence, that values that are shaped through the collaboration of our administrators, faculty members, cooperating teachers, mentors, and supportive families. To our student teachers, this moment is a reminder that you are not alone in this journey. You are commissioned to teach with competence, compassion, and commitment, guided by those who believe in your potential. On behalf of the Bsed Department, welcome to this special occasion. May this ceremony inspire us all to continue building strong bridges between vision and practice, and between mentorship and meaningful teaching. Maraming salamat and welcome once again to the 4th pinning ceremony of the Bsed Department.
At this moment, thank you very much, Joshua, for setting the tone of today's program and for that very inspiring message. And at this moment, we would like to formally acknowledge the dedicated individuals who have consistently guided, mentored, and supported our students throughout their academic journey.
Here are the Bsed faculties. To start with the Bsed English faculty, we have Ma'am Eliza May L. Palapar, Dr. Brandon N. Obenza.
Ma'am Ismaida Andang Alayden, Sir Rumor S. Lanyohan, Dr. Maria Teresa P. Pilones.
For our Bsed Science faculty, we have Ma'am Almera Mo de Salas and Sir Paul R. Alvis.
We also have Ma'am Ellen Jane A. Camus, Sir Rodel T. Pareñas.
To all our esteemed faculty members, we express our deepest gratitude for your tireless efforts, guidance, and unwavering support.
At this juncture, to remind them of the profound responsibilities and real-world realities that define the teaching profession, we are privileged to hear the words of challenge from our esteemed Chancellor Attorney Shidikti Abantas, duly represented by Dr. Noel S. Hunay.
Warm greetings of peace and excellence to our education partners, faculty members, mentors, parents, and our Bachelor of Secondary Education students. This pinning ceremony marks an important stage in the professional preparation of our future secondary school teachers. It signifies your readiness to begin your teaching internship and to engage directly with classroom instruction, school systems, and learner development. This moment reflects the confidence of the university and our partner institutions in your capacity to assume professional responsibilities. The theme, Commissioned for Excellence, Bridging Institutional Vision and Classroom Practice through Collaborative Mentorship, emphasizes the shared role of the university, partner schools, and mentors in shaping competent and ethical educators. Teaching excellence is strengthened when institutional goals are aligned with classroom realities and when interns are guided through structured and collaborative mentorship. Under this administration, student welfare and professional development remain a priority. Guided by the Chancellor's 8-point agenda, the university continues to implement programs and initiatives that strengthen internship support, expand partnerships, and ensure that students are well prepared and well supported throughout their training. We acknowledge the vital contributions of our cooperating schools and mentors, whose guidance is essential to the success of this program. Your partnership affirms our shared commitment to quality teacher education. To our interns, the pin you receive today represents responsibility and accountability. Uphold the standards of the profession and represent this institution with integrity as you begin your internship. On behalf of the university leadership, I extend my full support for this pinning ceremony and stakeholders forum. Congratulations to our Bachelor of Secondary Education students, and thank you to our partners for your continued collaboration. Good afternoon.
Thank you so much for that, Dr. Gunay.
To further uplift our pre-service teachers, we will now hear a message of support from our Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Isagani S. De La Cruz, CESO 5. A round of applause, please. Moving forward, we would like to invite our esteemed College of Education Dean, Dr. Diane May Ulanday Lozano, to share words of wisdom and inspiration. Let us give her a warm of applause.
Good afternoon and kalinaw, everyone. Especially to our future educators in the secondary education department. To our 160 students, look around you. Take a moment and truly see this moment. This is not just about the pins or any ceremony or about attendance, but this is a calling. Your dream of becoming a future educator comes alive today. You are not just being pinned, you are being commissioned, as what your theme says. Commissioning is an important process, and in this time today, in your pinning ceremony, you are commissioned to lead, commissioned to serve, and commissioned to transform. Being commissioned as scholar ng bayan is another thing. As scholar of the nation, you are a torchbearer of hope and champions of the underserved. In General Santos City, we have plenty of students who need to be served in terms of their education, and you are here commissioned to lead. You are here because you have found your ikigai, guided by your parents and your mentors. Your ikigai means your deep sense, unshakable, formidable drive, reason that drives you to teach, to inspire, and to make a difference, especially with your given majors. You have endured long hours, 3 years, and counting. Sleepless nights, challenges that tested your patience and your strength. And yet, here you are, able to overcome, stronger, wiser, and ready. And that is what we call grit. That is courage. That is excellence in action. As graduates, future graduates, of the College of Education, our home, you carry more than your pins. You carry with you knowledge and heart. You carry with you the vision and mission of the university, that you will be able to uplift the living conditions of the Muslims, indigenous peoples, and the underserved. This coming January 15, you will see the classrooms. You will imagine them as not simply a space of learning, but they are spaces of transformation, literally and figuratively. They are also spaces of empowerment and hope. Every lesson that you're going to teach to our learners, every student that you will guide, and every life that you will touch is part of our larger vision as a university and as a college. It's a vision that we want to achieve equality, equity, justice, and opportunity for all, despite and in spite. So let me be clear to all of you. This is not just only a simple ceremony, but it is a commission to you. And remember, you are scholar ng bayan. Can you remind the person beside you, dear scholars, scholar ka ng bayan. Patuloy tayong lalaban. You are not here by chance. You passed the SASE. You are among the best and the brightest in your tribe. You are product of the generosity of your parents. And you are part of the wisdom of your mentors. Huwag niyong ipahiya ang MSU. You are called, you are prepared to rise. So again, to remind you, you have 360 hours to be in the field. Let your grit be your armor. Let your ikigai be your compass. Let your heart be your guide. Mentors, partners, leaders who walk with you, thank you for shaping these remarkable individuals. To our Bsed scholars, today you are pinned, yes, but this is only the beginning. Your journey, your mission, your impact would begin. So start boldly and continue to teach with courage. The world needs you. And so, that is exactly what you are here for today, to remind you of this commissioning. So God bless you. Go forward with purpose. Go forward with pride. Go forward with commission, with excellence, destined to transform and to serve. Saan man naroroon, ay bigyang karangalan, dakilang paaralan, pamantasang Mindanao. Hiraya Manawari.
Thank you very much, Dean Dayan, for that meaningful and inspiring message, which will surely guide and motivate our pre-service teachers in their future endeavors.
Moving forward, we would like to invite our esteemed to formally present our Bsed pre-service teachers and provide valuable insights in their academic journey. We now invite our Bsed chairperson, Ma'am Almera M. Sales. Let's give her a warm round of applause, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. May I extend my sincere courtesy and respect to all of you. Thank you for joining us on this special and meaningful occasion as we gather to recognize a significant milestone in the journey of our future educators. At this point in the program, I am honored to present our pre-service teachers who have successfully completed all academic and institutional requirements for internship and are now ready to be pinned as they formally begin their practice teaching journey. A rite of passage that signifies their readiness to assume greater responsibility, professionalism, and commitment to the teaching profession. We have 46 pre-service teachers from the Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. 44 pre-service teachers from the Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Filipino. 46 pre-service teachers from the Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics. 39 pre-service teachers from the Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Science. Altogether, we proudly present a total of 175 Bachelor of Secondary Education pre-service teachers, prepared academically, grounded in professional values, and committed to serving as future educators in our partner schools and communities. As they receive their pins today, may they carry with them the responsibility, integrity, and passion that the teaching profession demands. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our Bachelor of Secondary Education pre-service teachers.
Thank you very much for that, for guiding our pre-service teachers, ma'am, and for beautifully presenting their journey. Your dedication continues to shape them into future educators with confidence and, of course, competence.
At this point, the highlight of our program would not be complete without an inspirational voice who has made a significant impact in the field of education. May we call on stage Mr. Rods Gofat Eisenhower D. Montebon to introduce our dearest speaker for today's event.
To my fellow interns, to inspire us today, we have invited a leader, a teacher who truly embodies the journey of lifelong learning and public service. Our guest speaker is a proud product of Mindanao State University, General Santos City, where she completed her bachelor's degree of secondary education, major in English, master in public administration, major in organization and development, and Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Management, graduating with a distinction of Best in Dissertation. Her career is a testament to versatility and excellence. She has served as a classroom teacher and a department head, and notably served with the Philippine National Police, where she was honored as a presidential awardee for Best Non-Uniform Personnel of the Year. Currently, she continues to shape the future of education as an adjunct professor at the MSU School of Graduate Studies and as the Education Program Specialist 2 for Human Resource Development at Bsed General Santos City. She is also an internationally accredited instructress for the United States Department of Justice. Future educators, let us all rise and give a warm applause for our guest speaker, Dr. Jenaline S. Sison.
To the university officials, the dedicated faculty of the Mindanao State University College of Education, our vital partners and stakeholders, and most importantly, the fourth-year BSS students, and to all the proud parents, good afternoon and magandang Jensen! Oy, hala, wala nagkadimao, no? Sige, next time po. It is such an honor to stand before you today for this fourth BSED pinning ceremony and stakeholders forum. As we gather under the banner of Commissioned for Excellence, we celebrate not just an academic requirement, but a sacred rite of passage that marks your readiness to serve the learners of our nation. I want you to look closely at the pin you are about to receive. Andito yon sa taas. It is important to realize that this pin is far more than a simple accessory or a decorative piece of metal for your uniform. It is a profound symbol of your transition from the role of a student to that of a pre-service teacher. This ceremony serves as your formal commissioning, signaling that you are now entrusted with the responsibility of the classroom. It represents the bridge between your years of preparation and professional commitment required for your upcoming teaching internship and field deployment. Our theme today, Commission for Excellence, Bridging Institutional Vision and Classroom Practice through Collaborative Mentorship, highlights the critical journey you are embarking upon. Up to this point, you have immersed in the institutional vision of the Mindanao State University. the pedagogical theories, the lesson planning frameworks, and the high standards of education excellence. Now, you are tasked with bridging that vision with classroom practice, where those theories meet the vibrant, unpredictable, and rewarding reality of a living classroom. This is where your professionalism will be tested and your identity as an educator will truly be forged. As you move on into this new chapter, remember that you do not walk this path alone. In my role as an education program specialist too for human resource development of DepEd Johnson Division, I see firsthand how vital the spirit of collaborative mentorship is to our profession. The partnership between our seasoned veteran mentors and you, the next generation of educators from Mindanao State University, is the heartbeat of a successful education system. Your presence in our schools will underscore that vital link between our academic institutions and the field practitioners who work daily to shape young minds. I urge you to embrace your internship with an open heart and resilient spirit. Use this time to learn from your mentors, to listen to your students, and to never lose sight of the excellence you have been commissioned to uphold. Congratulations to the Bsed class of 2026. We eagerly look forward to welcoming you into the noble profession of teaching. May your journey be filled with the peace and prosperity that you so rightly deserve. Finally, let this ceremony be the spark that ignites your professional journey. You are no longer just students. You are pre-service teachers commissioned for excellence. We look forward to seeing your growth in the field and celebrating that vital role you will play in our academic community. Congratulations to all, and may you continue to strive for greatness in every classroom you will be entering. Thank you, and once again, good afternoon, everyone.
Thank you so much for that, Dr. Season.
To award the certificate of recognition to our guest speaker, may we call on stage the university officials together with our Bsed faculty to come on stage for this segment.
Once again, requesting our Bsed chairperson, our faculty and staff, our dear dean, to please come up here in stage. This certificate of recognition is proudly presented to Dr. Jenanin Satos Season in grateful recognition of her invaluable service as a guest speaker during the fourth pinning ceremony of the Bachelor of Secondary Education Student Teachers College of Education, Mindanao State University General Santos, with the theme Commission for Excellence, Bridging Institutional Vision and Classroom Practice Through Collaborative Mentorship. Her words of wisdom, shared knowledge, and experience have inspired and have empowered our future educators with the passion, confidence, and commitment needed as they embark on the field of teaching. Given this on 14th day of January 2026 at the Word for Everyone Ministries International Incorporated, Aparente Street, Barangay City Heights, General Santos City. Signed by the chairperson of the BSA Department, Ma'am Almera M. Sales, signed by the Dean of the College of Education, Dr. Diane May P. Olanday Lozano, and signed by the Chancellor of the Mindanao State University General Santos, Attorney Shidik T. Abantas.
We now come to the most awaited part of today's ceremony, the pinning of the Bsed pre-service teachers.
As each name is called, may we request the pre-service teachers to please step forward together with their parents or designated pinning partners. So may we request our dear ushers and usherettes to please guide our pre-service teachers together with their escorts. Thank you.
The first Bsed pre-service teachers will be from the Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English, to be followed by the major in Filipino, the Bsed English, the Bsed pre-service teachers from the Bsed Science, and lastly would we have the pre-service teachers from the Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics. To start with, Abaye Altea. Bakarat Princess Jehan. Bautista Claire Ann. Bilbao Eliza Gaile.
Reminding our dear parents together with their pre-service teachers now to please take advantage of our wide platform and please take at the center stage with that socket,
Billy
no?
Bishire. Boyles Patricia Nicole. Kanakan Charlene. Cariaga Jessa May. Chua Beauty Grace. Komaling China May. Combate Eliza. Taligdig Keith Bryan. Egagamaw Irene Jade. Estopia May. Estorninos Hazel Joy. Damontra Sichaira Brer. Galborion Hayasit May. Gomengen Alhaina. Hijara Giselle. Indo Laika Rose. Charlon. Landero April Love. La Pena Criley Denver Keith. Legaspi J.D. Simber. Mabinay Tisha. Maglene Amaya Cherlon. Manan J. Jr. Oliverio Cyrus. Pacheco Karen Hapuch. Cagarion Aaron. Quijano Ruelin May. Rodrigo Kian Roxetti. Saavedra Jasper Ayan. Isabella Rowe. Tan Kiana Shane. Tanjing Hanisa. Tortor Ayesa Jane. Yunus Hamda.
And those are our English pre-service teachers. A round of applause, please. At this moment, we will proceed to our Major and Filipino pre-service teachers. To start with, Abdullah Barhana. Aguacito Meljoy. Alegado Arame. Arco Helen Nips. Bangen Sohon. Caberto Godfrena. Cabildo Faith Juza. Kalihat Laura May. Dalio Shaidelin Rose. Dagon Nika May. Ekot Mary Grace. Escultura Alia Marie. Ganda Shalim. Heno Mary Grace. Hajel Franks Clear. Ibanez Sai K. Ibarita Mark. Ilustrísimo Ivy. Agna Joanna May. Hepulan Sheila May. Kadatuan Charity. Lerado Raydel Angelica. Valerios Jenny Rose. Luzarito Missy. Mamangko Sahara. Manipis Shelan. Mayo D'Angela May. Mokles Jessa. Ontoy Angelic Sharina. Pagayo Aljon Alster. Panido Aaron Carr. Pato Junel Van. Paulio Richmond. Peñafiel Laika. River Ira Clare. Sahi Abdul bloodshed. Sampuling Laika. Sansaluna Linlin. Sulapas Fidel John. Tagayan Dan Alex. Tampulo April Bill. Toa Trisha May. Villarreal Antonia Von. Yakapin Mary Graves. And those are our major and Filipino pre-service teachers. A round of applause, please.
Here are our pre-service teachers from the Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in mathematics. We start with Abrea John Paul. Adam by Myra. Anati Hazel Jane. Ayuban Razel Vine. Bangkil Waynes John. Banuelos Gwen. Baranyao Eloise. Bayaya Ray Mark. Buwan Jasmine. Tabardo Graita May. Colano Charlie. The Valerio Eric Anthony. Diana Gwyneth. De Anas Joshua Renz. De Los Santos Debbie Joy. Fernandez Keith Lloyd. Florentino Leslie Dane. Contilar Walter Jr. Rahama Shamil. Lantingan Nizalin. Yoren Cristel Dayan. Lumbos Mark Cherek. Magaliano Bear Joseph. Magbanwa Jerlyn Dayan. Manlilay James Kirk. Mangubat Marjorie Cave. Marco Lovely Ann. Meristo Mecca Ella Blaze. Miranda Roldan. Olaso Roger Jr. Orongan Hazel Graves. Panila Jessa May. Raniesas Joshua. Jezreel Ann. Reyes Marjon. Rubio Jundi Loy. Sabornido Clean. Sassy John Day. Sayaang Maria Ira Alexa. Sombero Flynn Carlo. Taghoy Leslie Amor. Taglukok Joanna Marie. That's it for our Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in mathematics. A round of applause, please.
Here are the major in science, pre-service teachers. To begin with, Amnawan Quinilin. Alimudin Arlea. Altapa John Lloyd. Amanuddin Ashrafia. Anorico Archie K. Alyssa Louise. Apia Jory Ann. Barrientos Ira Grace. Besmanos Mary Gabriel. Boluso Angel. Kabilaw Renan. Kambanga UCL. Kambogan Jessa. Casabuena Alay. Kambogan Jessa. Caserial Sheena May. Laro Erika Joy. Constantino Princess May. Custodio Rixie Faye. Norish Dawn. Pandita Joseliza May. Gain Mariela. Tesoro Dodge Brent. Griego Evelyn Joy. Hasim Aliza. Hugar Joshua. Landero Ana May. Laurencio Gwyneth. Lebrando Sofia Alexandra. Limusnero Winnie Josh. Lumedse Dino. Mataganas Vera Sofia. Montebon Rads Yofat Eisenhower. Remolio Jerwin. Rufino Angelin. Saidin Mesha L. Sumali Abdul Monhar. Dahil Lady Jane. Tambingag Jamaluddin Jr. And those are our major and science pre-service teachers. A round of applause, please.
At this point, we will witness our pre-service teachers solemnly take their oath of honor and commitment to the teaching profession.
May we now request the presence on stage of our ELC Vice President, Ms. Althea Piabalia, to lead us for the Pledge of Commitment.
Pre-service teachers, please stand. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. A pre-service teacher of Bachelor of Secondary Education, College of Education of Mindanao State University, General Santos City. Do hereby solemnly pledge my time, effort, and energy in all my duties. With pride, honor, and integrity, and promise to observe the following. As a pre-service teacher, I pledge to teach with excellence and ensure that students understand and apply what they learn in daily life. As a pre-service teacher, I will exercise patience and tolerance in my classroom and create a safe space for all my students to learn. As a student,
I pledge to listen to and apply the guidance of my cooperating and supervising teachers to improve my teaching skills. As a student of this institution, I commit to upholding and advancing the goals of the department, college, and university while promoting excellence, respect, and accountability. So help me God.
Thank you so much for that meaningful pledge, Ms. Althea. May these words serve as a guiding principle not only in your teaching practice, but throughout your journey as educators, mentors, and role models in our community.
To celebrate unity and joy, let us now proceed to the community singing and dancing by our pre-service teachers.
May we call on stage our representatives to lead us in our community singing and dancing. A round of applause, please. And I request our dear parents, stakeholders, to please join us if you want to our community dancing and singing. Thank you.
Well, well, oh, oh.
Oh, 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 eh, oh, eh, oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 eh, oh, eh, oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 eh, oh, eh, oh, oh, oh. Isang panibagong bukas ang ating hinahangal. Huwag mong sasayangin ang pagkakataong dumadapos sa iyong mga palad.
Lahat ng aking pagsisikap iaalay ko sa iyo. Anumang pagsubok ang ating harapin, mananatiling nakatayo.
Ikaw ang hiraya, kahit saan ka man patungon, iwanag ang pag-asa sa bawat sulok ng mundo. Halina't hawakan ang ating kamay, lumakbay ng sabay-sabay. Ikaw ang hiraya. Oh, 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 eh, oh, eh, oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 eh, oh, eh, oh, oh, oh.
Salamat sa pamilya at mga kaibigan. Ako'y narito dahil lamang sa'yo, nanatiling nakatayo.
Ikaw ang hiraya, kahit saan ka man patungon, iwanag ang pag-asa sa bawat sulok ng mundo. Halina't hawakan ang ating kamay, lumakbay ng sabay-sabay. Tayo ang hiraya.
Oh, eh, oh, eh, oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 eh, oh, eh, oh, oh, oh.
Asa.
Tayo ang hiraya, kahit saan ka man patungo, iniwanag ang pag-asa sa bawat sulok ng mundo.
Ikaw ang hiraya, kahit saan ka man patungon, iwanag ang pag-asa
Thank you so much to everyone who joined in our celebration. Moments like this reminds us that beyond academics, community and joy are what truly binds us together.
As we approach the conclusion of this meaningful program, let us take a moment to reflect on today's celebration as a testament to hard work, perseverance, and a collective support that has brought us to this point.
At this time, may we invite Ms. Arame Alegado, our ELC Secretary, to deliver the closing remarks. A round of applause, please.
Hello. My respect and courtesy to our guest speaker, Doc Jenaline Sato Sison, esteemed university officials led by our dynamic Chancellor, Attorney Shilik T. Abantas, respected stakeholders, our beloved Dean of the College of Education, Doc Diane Olanday Lozano, our beloved Bsed faculties led by our Bsed OIC Chairperson, Ma'am Almera Sales, to our partner school administrators and mentors, our dear and proud parents and guardians, honored guests, and my fellow pre-service teachers. Kalinaw at isang mapagpalang araw po sa ating lahat. As we come to the closing part of this meaningful pinning ceremony, our hearts are filled with gratitude, pride, and renewed purpose. Today is not merely the end of a program, but the beginning of a greater journey, one that calls us to serve, to lead, and to teach with integrity and compassion. This ceremony has reminded us that teaching is not just a profession, but a calling. The pins we receive today symbolize trust, responsibility, and commitment. They represent the confidence our institution places in us as future educators who will shape minds, inspire dreams, and make a difference in the lives of our learners. On behalf of the pre-service teachers, we would like to express our sincerest gratitude to Mindanao State University Jansan, mahal naming pamantasan, the College of Education, and the Bachelor of Secondary Education faculties for their unwavering guidance, mentorship, and dedication. Thank you for equipping us not only with knowledge and skills, but also with values that we will carry into our future classrooms. To our parents and families, thank you for your endless support, sacrifices, and prayers. This milestone is as much yours as it is ours. As we step forward into our practice teaching and future careers, may we always uphold the vision, mission, and core values of our university. May we teach with passion, serve with humility, and lead with excellence. With hearts full of hope and determination, we now carry the responsibility of being commissioned for excellence, ready to bridge theory and practice, and to transform lives through education. Once again, our sincerest gratitude to everyone who contributed to the success of this program, most especially to my determined and hardworking co-ELC officers, and to my fellow pre-service teachers for their cooperation, commitment, and active participation. Palakpakan po natin ang ating mga sarili. This event would not have been successful without the collective effort and unity of everyone involved. May this ceremony remain a lasting reminder of our shared commitment to the noble profession of teaching. Pagbati po sa lahat ng ating pre-service teachers, naway magpatuloy tayo ng may pananalig, lakas ng loob, at hangarin. Bachelor of Secondary Education, Fostering Excellence. Sa muli, daghang salamat ug dalaygon ang buhing Diyos sa Elohim.
Thank you so much for that, Ms. Arame Alegado. At this point, we would like to request the attention of everybody for our stakeholders and consultation meeting, MOA signing, that will be commencing at this point. And we would like to request a single representative from our dear parents to come up here on stage and move forward to participate in our MOA signing in this stage.
Requesting the parent of our Vice President for the ELC, Ms. Althea Abiabalye, to participate for our MOA signing. A round of applause, please.
Yeah, dear usherettes, please guide our parents. Additionally, we would like to request the presence of Besmanos for the and Mrs. Besmanos
To represent the NGO for the MOA signing.
and
A round of applause, please.
dear usher and usherettes, please be guided.
Thank you so much to our stakeholders, Bsed faculty, and university officials.
All right. At this point, we would like to request everyone to please rise for the singing of the hymno ng Pamantasang Mindanao. Dear parents, stakeholders, we would like everyone to please rise for the singing of the hymno ng Pamantasang Mindanao.
You may now take your seats. Once again, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to our administrators, faculty members, stakeholders, parents, and of course, our dear students for making today's celebration truly memorable.
Your presence and support have made this occasion even more meaningful. May we all depart inspired, hopeful, and united in our shared commitment to education.
Once again, this is Keisha Carril Sasuman.
And I am Gabriel Sanchez. And
this
this concludes our pinning ceremony and stakeholders meeting.
Good evening.
At this point, we would like to request our dear pre-service teachers for our photo opportunity. You may now come up on stage po, our pre-service teachers, for
Let
our...
us have our Bsed English pre-service teachers to take the center stage for our photo opportunity. With our Bsed faculties and staffs. Requesting our Bsed faculties and staffs to take the front stage for our photo opportunity.
Requesting our dear ushers and usherettes to please guide our pre-service teachers and faculty members. Thank you.
May request all the girls na students po to take the sa baba ng stage.
And once again po, requesting our female pre-service teachers na major in English na sa baba po tayo to maximize the space in our stage. Thank you so
Lahat
much.
po ng girls sa baba daw po, sabi ng photographer.
And our male pre-service teachers will be here together in front with the faculty and stakeholders. The same pa rin po, ang ating female pre-service teachers ay sa ilalim and our male pre-service teachers ay sa taas po. Thank you.
Requesting the Bsed Mathematics pre-service teacher to take the front stage for the photo opportunity.
Again po, reminding our female pre-service teachers sa ilalim po tayo and our male pre-service teachers ay sa taas po.
Requesting the Bsed Science pre-service teachers to take the front stage for the photo opportunity.
Reminding again our Bsed Science pre-service teachers na ang female po sa baba and ang lalaki po sa taas. Thank you.
And we would like to remind the parents and the students to be mindful of their personal belongings.
Additionally, we would like to inform our stakeholders, faculty, and staff that after this photo opportunity, you may proceed to the music room for our stakeholders meeting. Our ushers and usherettes will guide you later po.
Again, we would like to